Be careful. If you see any submarines, let me know.
Well, we're gonna be in the Alamo Sea, so hopefully we find illegal things so we can turn in.
Oh, hell
Nick
yeah.
has a submarine.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
Oh,
ooh,
really?
Does he really?
Nick has a submarine. That's so interesting.
Well, he used to at least. I don't know if he still does.
Me first, thanks.
Let's have a look.
Ladies first.
You know what? I'll look on my own time while I investigate.
Why are you
Mr.
trying to
Simone.
put him into a crime? What did Mr. Mars do?
Oh, it's Mr. Mars now?
Do to you.
Wait, that's what Savannah and I call him sometimes.
I bet does he like that?
Yeah, we were talking about it the other day, and he was like, "I don't think Nick Mars sounds good. I think Veronica Simone sounds better." And I was like, "Yeah, I
Veronica
agree."
Simone does sound really good.
You can't be.
Yeah.
Don't become a Simone. You're too good for them.
I'm gonna become a Simone if he proposes.
No. At least be like a Mars Simone.
Well, we talked about it, and he was like, "If you're gonna do it, you should just go full in." And I was like, "Yeah, I think you're right."
You know what happens when you join the Simones, right?
I become a terrorist.
There's an initiation ceremony where you have to strap a bomb to a local and blow them up.
But I've already had a bomb strapped to me.
You probably get a free pass then. That's all right.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think you became a Simone that day.
I think I have a deal where I can, instead of being a bomb terrorist, I get to become an emotional terrorist.
Ooh. Interesting.
I say do whatever your heart desires. Whatever
The
makes you
Simone
happy.
family's really diversifying their options, huh?
No, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. They're dabbling in all forms of terrorism.
Yeah.
I mean, Nick knows I can be an emotional terrorist and agree for when I need to be. But I think part of like the wedding package is a sniper rifle.
Wow. What? That's really nice. I'm gonna come just to. Is it in the gift bag?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe, yeah. We'll have to plan it, but maybe. Although if you're there, you might get sniped. Just as a heads up.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't be the first time.
No, you wouldn't, Savannah. It would be dark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it would be like a random sniper. Excuse me, sir.
No,
Having a private conversation. Weirdo.
Okay. Well, thanks, Dark. We'll keep you posted.
No problem. Thanks, guys.
Adios. You two have a great day.
We'll think about it.
Thank you.
All right, so I got another thing, Dark. Apparently, I don't know if Peter's told you, but he apparently had a meeting with Nino about our pay.
Why?
I don't know, but he said he was going to talk to you about it. Maybe I should have let him talk to you before I did, but he said that he's asking him to bump it up to 3,500, and he said that Nino said that he would do it, but he wants us to give a presentation on what we're looking into, like what we're doing to make sure that we're not just sitting around doing nothing. And I said that sounds like something we absolutely should not do, unequivocally.
If Chris has got a problem with pay, why didn't he come speak to his bosses?
Fuck if I know. I thought it was a terrible decision between me and you.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Did Chris make a report about this thing that happened on the? I'm worried about that thing on the 12th.
I have no idea. Me too. My eyes got real wide when I heard about her say that shit.
Yeah.
Can we subpoena that? Can we FOIA the editing of the permissions?
Probably, yeah. We probably can. But what I'm worried about is like who was arrested on that day or before that he might have gone into and had a look at, you know?
I mean, it was apparently 2 days before this incident occurred, is what she said, or am I wrong?
No, so 2 days before she told us she had a crush on Seamus, and then on the 12th was when Savannah noticed the thing was different. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. The last time that Seamus was arrested was the 16th of April.
And the incident occurred.
Why the fuck was Seamus McCarthy attached to this?
On the 17th?
The incident occurred on the 18th. So that means that she told Vivi that she had a crush on Seamus on the 16th. And on the 12th, that this issue occurred there.
It was like between the 18th and the 19th, depending on your time zone.
Yes. I appreciate it. Welcome, guys. That's not what I want to do.
So to get...
Hold on 2 seconds.
Yep, okay.
Uncle Savannah. Hello,
Dark.
Miss Quells. Just a quick thing. When you were looking at those records that you sent over to me, did you share me a document?
Did I share you a document?
Oh, okay, never mind. Ignore me.
Okay.
What was I saying? You know the records that
The
you sent over to me?
The time
Yeah.
things, yeah.
What times I'm saying? I've got to convert it.
What? Oh yeah, no. PST. I said that in the
PST.
message. I thought.
Oh, you did? Okay, maybe I just didn't read it. Sorry.
That's
Okay.
okay. That's okay.
All
Yeah.
right, thank you.
PST Pacific. Yep. Absolutely.
Sorted. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Bye.
Records.
So
In
hypothetically, the
PST.
crime we're trying to give Evie on is felony trespass, correct?
Oh wait, this is
Accomplice or accessory or accomplice to felony trespass, right?
like charges. I'm not like stressed about. Like I think we can figure that out after we have all the information. Like I'm not too stressed unless we need to write a subpoena or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was going. That's the route I was going for the subpoena. I feel like we would need to then, for her to be an accessory / accomplice, we would need to be able to have enough to charge Seamus for felony trespass. Because you can't be an accomplice to a crime that's not, you know.
Well, I mean, I know what you mean, but like you're saying that if we don't know what Seamus did, is that what you're saying?
Yes, if we can't figure out that Seamus was on that roof 100%, how are we going to charge her with the accessory to get him on that roof?
Hold on, let me just read a chart really quick.
I mean, maybe I'm missing something, and we can. It's just what I was cooking on for trying to get a subpoena
The thing is,
on her. Possibly.
we know that there was somebody up there because Chris flew a drone.
That was
up,
the next day. That was the next day. That was not the same day. That was a different incident where he got the picture of Seamus. Yeah, which would, don't get me wrong, that's something because it has, it shows that he was attempting to get on that roof possibly multiple times, right?
Did
he
just
put
looked at
anything?
that photo. That's definitely Seamus.
Yeah, I don't know why Peters didn't put a comment in the report. About him when he found that picture.
He did 19th to the 5th. 519. Stupid Americans.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it was the next day that he found that.
Yeah. I suggest that the guy either got brought up there again or slept up on the bloody roof. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, no.
It's not no number, is it?
Oh, no. Look at Twitter. Genevieve Toussaint, call me when you see this. I've been busy lately, but can give you all of my focus going forward. Smiley face.
I've got a picture of it. I'll put it in the report right now.
Okay. I'm just trying to think. Oh, in terms of your question, like we know that somebody was brought up there. She said that on the phone to Flynn. We've got that in a statement. So I think regardless of who was up there, we know that someone was brought up there, right?
I mean, I don't know if I think we have reasonable suspicion that somebody was brought up there. I don't know if we have probable cause that somebody was brought up there. We only have the best evidence we have that somebody was brought up there is Flynn saying that he was on the phone with Vivi, saying to him that she was going to bring somebody up there. I think that's the best evidence, unless I'm wrong.
No, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
So I don't know if we have probable cause that she brought him up there. I think we've got reasonable suspicion.
Yeah, I agree. And then I think that's why we used the phone subpoena to try and get more concrete evidence that she did do that, right? So, like, is it more likely than not that she conspired to bring someone up to the roof? I think we can probably say yes from Flynn's statement, right? And her taking the helicopter out. Like, those two pieces of information say, got the helicopter out, and then she told someone that she was taking someone to the roof of City Hall.
But to get a phone subpoena on somebody, we need to prove that they. Well, it needs to be more likely than not that they use their communication device in the commission of the crime. No. Do you think we have that? I mean, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here. I don't mean to be.
No, I know what you mean, but I get what you're saying. But for the majority of the subpoenas that at least I've been involved with, like what you're suggesting is like we have to believe that she was on the phone to somebody, right?
Or no, not necessarily. We need to believe that maybe she used her phone prior to stage up a meeting that they then had with the blacked out individual who then, and it doesn't necessarily need to be that they were on the phone in the moment, but that her phone was used in some way to communicate the crime.
Yeah. I agree with you to an extent, but I think the way that the DOJ has been accepting phone subpoenas, at least from myself, is not necessarily. It's more about the crime than the phone. You know what I mean? Like they want probable cause for the crime that this person potentially was involved with, versus them being on the phone. So like they don't necessarily want someone, like a photo of someone being on the phone during an incident, right? I think it's
I mean,
more
even
that,
just a statement from somebody that she had used her phone. The only thing we really have is that she was on the phone with Flynn, which, don't get me wrong, is something. That she was on the phone with Flynn while she was in the air, possibly.
I think it's simple enough to articulate that if there is more than one person involved, it's more likely than not that phone calls or text messages were had. I don't think it's beyond reasonable. Sorry, not beyond reasonable. Beyond the expectations to say that if two people have met up and then gone and done something, it's more likely than not that they met up and did that thing by communicating.
Use their communication. Yeah. I mean, I agree. I just I like to play devil's advocate to see.
No, it's good. It's
what
good.
what
you
the
don't want to
DOJ
have,
might say.
Exactly. Yeah. You don't want to have any flaws, but I think that's fine. Like the amount of subpoenas I've done where I had no idea whether someone was on the phone, but I thought it was probably likely that they were on the phone. You know what I mean? And I think the DOJ is fine with that.
All right. I mean, then if that's the case, I think if it is probably more likely than not that. I mean, I don't know, because we only have one person's testimony. That's another thing that's kind of. But we have that compiled with the fact that we have a picture of an individual who appears to possibly be Seamus McCarthy on the rooftop the next day. Possibly, could have been up there the whole time. Who knows? Although I guess Peters did check directly after and didn't find anything.
I don't think he was on. Was he on duty at the time?
I'm pretty sure he told me that he. I mean, I don't want to speak for him, but I thought he told me that he checked up there after he found out about this incident, and he did not see anything. But then he checked again the next day, and he found some.
Okay.
I think for sure, no matter what, like even if we don't have enough to push criminal charges or get a subpoena, I think we have enough to impeach her based on negligence and doing what she's doing is possibly putting all of EMS at risk.
Yeah, I think we can.
And she knows what she's doing too. She knows that Seamus McCarthy and ADMC have a beef, and that what she's doing could possibly put EMS, get them targeted by ADMC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
I'd say negligence, incompetence.
Okay, I want you to have a look into this May 12th stuff and see if anything happened around that time that she might have been motivated to, I think Peters is here. There he is. Motivated to do that stuff with the thing, and then I think we definitely need to get like a FOIA or something about who changed those.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna try to find a needle in a haystack, trying to find what evidence they possibly could have.
I think at least if we can prove that she changed it, that puts us somewhere, and then
100%.
We might be able to see what she looked at in the evidence too, depending, or if she modified anything. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Why is there a window next to the toilet?
Well, we're about to get swept away anyway.
Oh, it is that time. All right, chat. I'll be back in just a second.
Yeah, we just got more information on this EMS shit. Hopefully we can get this done here soon. I think we have enough to impeach her now, but we're going to wait to try and talk to Vivu. But apparently she has made it apparent that she is going to make it difficult for us to meet up with her. We're about to get swept away here in 3 minutes, so. I got a nice new car.
I'm back here. Does it restart? Okie dokie, let's get back in. Okie dokie. Is goals gonna be today? Yeah, most of them.
Tap Sock22, tap Sock22.
But it depends what we got time for, really. What do you think of the 45 months, buddy? Thank you, thank you. Like, what we've done so far is the dark ride along, and then the community. I think the community games will probably save so that everyone can be there. And then what am I doing? But the dark and gym ride alongs we can do right now, to be honest. Obviously we haven't hit the gym one yet, but what's her name? Genevieve? Oh, have I broken this sheet already? No, I haven't. PCSO, no. Sorry, I was getting distracted. Do we want to spawn up there? Probably. Oh, we can't anyway. Let me check this. Do you know what I convinced Corky to play? And she's loved it. And she's finished it already. The Witcher 3. I was like, I remember I bought her the game like ages ago. But I've only recently convinced her to play it, and she's loving it. She finished the game already. She ran through it. Then actually onto the DLC, and I haven't even played the DLC. So I'm thinking about playing it. At least the DLC. Because it was the 10-year anniversary the other day. Which is insane. Insane that game's been out for 10 years. I remember playing it when it came out on my Xbox 360, and it was like one of the first games I finished. And I still like remembered the, because I think there's like 3 or 4 endings. And when Corky was explaining her ending, I was like, damn, she got a good one. Because I remember I got the worst ending possible. Poor me. Poor teenage me. The Witcher books are always already gay. Yeah, I think Corky wants to read them now. But I'm like, I'll read them after you, man. The book's quite, yeah, 100% the book's gonna be different. Monka. We got robbed right now. Someone's making bank. I'm coughing in the middle of the road. Hello, mate. Yeah, I really enjoy the Witcher stuff too. I'll be honest, the Netflix series was good. Obviously, it fell flat. Hey! What are you doing? You got parked there. Thank you. It wasn't Seamus, was it? Anti-swing boy.
Salutations and greetings.
Greetings.
Wow, fancy seeing you guys here.
Yeah, I hang out here a lot. A lot less than I used to, though.
Oh, dude, Blood Origins. You're so right. It's such a good series, man. I love when shows do that. I love when any fantasy medium shows me like the history of the world through like anything. I don't really care what it is. I wonder if that's Seamus or not. Hey. I wonder if there's a judge around there. Let's see if we can get that.
Salutations.
There's no judge yet.
Just start cold calling them.
You think they're around, but they're just not on the level list?
No, I think you got to give them back. Yeah, give them like 15 minutes. Yeah.
Dark, I did want to talk to you. I did talk to Nino. I was talking to him and came to him just like as in the meantime, before we get actual regular funding in, I was just like, hey, is there any way like you can bump the slider up? Because I was like, I know Barrett's been working on some stuff. I'm not trying to interrupt any of that, and also until we get a director as well, things are kind of up in the air. So I'm just trying to think of a quick solution in the meantime. So
Why?
If we're looking to push, impeachments and stuff, I know we have limited funding right now, but I know that Barrett's taking some much needed time off, but and I'm not trying to disturb him during that time. So, but again, he said he came back with he wanted to have some sort of meeting or like of a presentation of things we're doing, not like full details or anything like that, but I was going to run it by you, and if that's not something that we wanted to do, I'll back down off that and just tell them just move it back and go from there.
I want more money, but I don't want to do a presentation.
Because if you were worried about our money, I wish you'd spoken to me first.
Well, it's not that I was worried about money. I just know that right now the funding, our funding is a little bit weird because we're in between a director. So I was just trying to be proactive. That's all.
How
Yeah,
much does it
but
cost for an impeachment right now?
250.
250K.
Holy mother of Lord.
Yeah. So, I mean, I get the concerns and whatnot, but you know,
But look at the optics. What does it look like? We're just running to Daddy Nino for more money.
I mean, Bear was already running
with.
to Daddy. I mean, Bear was already in talks with him and the other legislative bodies about getting money. So
I do think eventually the rubber will meet the road, and we are going to need funding eventually. I don't know if we're at that point yet, but yeah,
I don't know.
eventually.
I guess
Eventually,
I
this
get
problem will present itself.
I get the optics thing, but it's no different than Barrett going and
Yeah, but
trying to advocate
the
for
difference
that
is that
funding too.
Barrett's a field director, and you're not. Like as much as I understand the proactivity, like your job is to investigate, and if you got concerns about something else, then you bring it to me and Barrett, and then we'll do something about it.
Well, like I said, I'll step down of it. I'll tell him.
Yeah, I'm not
just
trying
don't
to
come back
knock you down a peg, but at the same time, you know, do your best. I'm not trying to say don't have talks with the mayor or don't have talks with whatever. I'm just saying when it comes to big requests or decisions, leave that to me or Barrett. And if you do have things that you want us to request, then that's fine. We'll have a chat about it.
Right. Okay.
I'm not saying your heart was in the wrong place or anything like that, but just, from now on.
I got a request. Can you teach me how to flag plates, please? Because I feel like I can't flag a plate.
You can't flag a plate?
No.
Can we
Try it right
flag
now.
plates?
Just try it right now. Try and flag a plate. Just try and think about flagging a plate.
Yeah, dispatch doesn't like me. Dispatch doesn't like us. The fucking tow truck drivers don't like us.
Can't flag a plate.
It's fine.
Crazy,
we don't
right?
need this stuff very often.
Yeah. I would never need to flag a plate ever. Sure.
No. Don't know why you'd need to be honest.
Me neither.
Chris, we spoke to the deputy chief of EMS, and then Veronica Moles, and they said that Savannah called you on like the 12th about, or not, it might have been the day after or something, about the EMS permissions. Remember this?
Yeah, briefly.
Do you remember?
But it wasn't. But
it
was, well, from what she was explaining to me, it just sounded like, again, there was something going on, something had adjusted in IT.
What the fuck did I just hear?
Who is that? Is there a ghost?
Oh, it's fucking almost.
Hello, Flores.
Flores.
Hello.
Yeah, from what she was explaining to me, though, it sounded like IT made some sort of fixes to the MDT and it fucked up permissions. So that's why I didn't really think anything.
Yeah.
Else of it. So
I mean, that's fine, like at the time, but now looking back with this situation, I want to have that looked into to make sure that's all it was.
Thank you for taking your hats off. I felt out of place.
Yeah, it's right, mate. So yeah, I mean, Craig did it. I think you and Craig did it before, actually, with the whole, who was it? Fucking DLC that changed the DNA.
Which one?
Ursula. Yeah. So go and have a look at Ursula, the FOIA that you did for Ursula, whether that was for the systems, internal systems, and
Oh yeah, I mean, I've got templates for Ursula. I've got templates for the Tang Wu one I'm working on right now. I mean, take your pick, really.
Well, what we
I will
need to
warn you
do-
though, they take a long time. Like I've been waiting over a week. So
That's sooner rather than later. We just want to see if there was who edited, if anybody, right? Who edited the EMS and EMS High Command permissions on the back end, and then let's find that out first, and then we can find out anything else afterwards, right? So let me add in everything from today to the stuff. Also, Flores, are you all what's it called at the? Are you all wrapped up at the Weasel News?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Make sure you're buying cameras whenever you get the chance.
Sure, I can buy one today.
And then, Chris, can you share the report with him? We've got a private report going. Oh, there's another one on there now. Nice. Oh no. Yes, there is.
I've got one. I just need to place it somewhere.
Yeah. we
What's
just need
the
to-
report for cameras?
It is a private report.
Peters will share it with you. It'll be in your share
Yeah.
reports.
Thank you.
What is your state ID?
13904.
There you go.
Speaking of money, are we all sorted budget wise?
Yeah.
we have money,
No.
but no, we have got nothing. No director, no budget, nothing.
Sick.
We have
I got
like,
100K.
I think we've got like $1 million
okay.
in the account, something like that. So we've got money if we need to spend it, but it's not. It will deplete eventually.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'll bring this up later. I don't want to go down a rabbit hole.
Now
What's
I'm
this-
intrigued, but okay.
What's this one? Where's this? Ooh, this is a sick one. Okay. Okay. This looks straight onto the Merryweather docks. Because there's been a lot of activity around here. What am I hearing? What is that noise?
Go ahead and look at report 25204.
I just tuned into the Voodoo. First of all, that camera placement is 10 out of 10 on the Voodoo one. Second of all, it says that there's a bunch of fucking helicopters. But I don't know whether it is or not. It might just be the
a
an
lot of
AC
time I hear
unit.
a local one. Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing on here. We get that. Hey, Elo, how you doing, buddy?
Look at 25204 for me, Dark. So apparently they approached me about this. Extra Mile Autos approached me about Blaine County cars being in disrepair, and they told me that West Lorcaine had apparently learned that Princess Elena used mayoral cabinet money to purchase a property for Benicio Delgado. I guess the one that you were talking about.
Fuck
Name.
off.
But apparently they're using that to start up a repair business to fix the BCSO fleet. So I guess they're
her
using that.
boyfriend is Benicio?
That's kind
Apparently.
of what I got from what they were saying. That's the reason she gave the money to him.
What the fuck? That explains why she was down there the other day.
That's
I
a
could-
hard line. Just to play devil's advocate, I mean, it could be explained as, using funds to spin up business in her county.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
government
exactly.
subsidy.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, apparently, from what I'm seeing here, is that they are pointing out a problem with the motor pool being in disrepair, and she is taking direct action to fix that problem by opening a repair shop next to BCSO.
I mean, it's
Devil's advocate.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Like, there's not. It's hard to point at that and being like, that's bad. Other than the fact that Benicio Delgado and his family are very much criminals, and dangerous ones at that. Don't get me wrong. I'm friendly with Benicio. I think he's a nice lad, but he's also a criminal, and those guys do some pretty bad shit.
I could call up Anna and Dustin again and make sure I was 100%
No,
certain
we can.
that they were telling me.
We can find that on our own.
Is
I think.
every other mechanic shop not affiliated with criminals in some way?
What they were telling me was that basically,
the hubcap.
basically they are contracted with the LSPD, and every time they try and repair the BCSO cars, they see that they are in disrepair, and they've been told from multiple officers that they're like to the point of catching on fire, and that the whole shared motor pool is in disrepair. But right after right after they talked to me about this, I saw a report. This is 25210, where they are actively taking note of cars that are in disrepair and trying to get them repaired. So they unprompted are trying to fix this problem by themselves.
Yeah, and I mean, where is this repair shop that she bought?
You know
It
the Chaos
is-
Legion garage? Yeah. There's this the gas station in Sandy.
Oh, it's at the gas station?
Yeah, they've got a
Yeah.
bodega there.
Oh,
which
then that's
got-
right down the road. I don't know why this Benicio guy wouldn't take it upon himself to fix cars right there. He can make a shit ton of money off the BCSO.
Yeah, apparently that was what the plan is here. I guess
Oh,
Extra
okay,
Mile
then-
Autos has a direct conflict of interest because they are actively fighting for a contract with the BCSO to do the
Right,
repairs, and
yeah.
apparently they've been told that. So,
Oh, okay,
so they have
that's
a
the missing
conflict
piece
of
this
interest.
puzzle.
Yeah,
So okay, so
and Dustin both work for them. Yeah.
we're essentially being weaponized against another mechanic shop. Okay.
Yeah, the only thing interesting that I've seen was that they told me that Princess used the mayoral cabinet money, but to me it just looks like she's using the money to fix a problem.
The fact that it's her boyfriend is not great. I mean, let's just be honest here. But
and I'm not even sure if that's the case, to be honest. If they are her, if you know.
Okay, let's somebody have we got the blanket records for this month at all? I thought LSPD Los Santos. No, I don't think he's been around to do it. All right, I think in this case, somebody for the blanket records for this month. Because it did happen this month, I'm sure of that. So just do that. We can get actual records to see if this did happen, and make sure everything was above board with the money transfer and everything.
I think Barrett does it at the end of the of each month. So I think he's done April.
Yeah, I think it's in April, but no, he hasn't done May. So yeah, someone's gonna have to do it.
I mean, I don't mind doing it.
Takes like 2 seconds. So.
Yeah.
Wait, let's see if there's a judge around. Moon with the 1700 trophies. That's crazy.
oh, this Tang Wu shit is killing me, bro.
Where you at with it?
Honestly, like you can probably
So
it's past statute now. So
I think it was either Danielson or Barrick told me that it's with the state, but there's still no judge signature on the subpoena. So I keep calling them and I'm like, is this actually signed? And they said, like, we're looking into it.
What is it? Show me.
It is. Hold on.
How you doing, by the way, Archon, if you're still here? Got only 8 more subs until the next sub.
24228. Essentially, this guy admitted to altering his DNA while he was DOC, and he got caught doing crime. To Peter's point, it is past statute, but delayed discovery could be enacted because we only have his word that he did it. The purpose of this subpoena is to confirm that. So if we get this back and we get the evidence that he actually did it, I feel like that timer would kind of reset, and then I could impeach him.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to
or ACR him or whatever.
well, we noticed, or officers noticed the change from because when they apprehended him, because I believe Rupert was one of the officers that arrested him, and that's when he noticed the discrepancy, and then he
doing a boost already.
confirmed it, but again we don't have the confirmation from the actual
yeah, that's what I'm
that's
saying. Like,
crazy.
if we get that from this subpoena, the statute of limitations resets based on new discovery.
When was it signed?
Maybe resets isn't the
Oh, it was
exact
15
right word.
days
but-
ago. Yeah.
But yeah, so I've called judges and they're like, yeah, this is with the IT company, but there's still no signature on it. So that's just what worries me.
Okay.
Because if this guy feels retaliatory and brings this to court and then he sees, oh, they got the subpoena before it was signed or something like that, then, shit's thrown out the window.
These numbers in. Oh, I got 5 new numbers. Pog.
Anywho, woe is me.
Yeah. Okay.
I have to do a FOIA, this FOIA request in the form of a subpoena, right?
Yeah, just doing a subpoena and sign it,
Yep.
and then you don't need a command signature or anything. Just copy whatever Craig did for the last one. You'll find it pretty easy. I wonder if Princess will be around today.
I think today's just a rough day in general. American holiday and whatnot.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go get working on some stuff. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Alrighty.
Oh, I need eye fix. I need my eye fix diet.
Yummy. What you guys up to?
Let's go listen into some things.
I gotta
so-
go off duty here soon. There's a outing with EMS.
Whose car is this? Goodness. Time to go beep beep. We got no beeps. I repeat, no beeps. We're in a no beep zone. Yeah, I'm running kind of slow. Do I want to take this out? I might take something a little bit more discreet. More discreet than this. More discreet than that. Yes, I do. You know, one person I do want to speak to that I haven't had the chance to speak to. First of all, is Scotty around? No, it's still Chiffon. Is Eliza, who is the head of Kiflom, I think. She's someone I want to have a chat to. Because remember we got that tip off from... Oh, I can't remember who it was from. Was it from Princess? It might have been from Princess. Where she suggested that the Faceless purchased the Kiflom building. Oh, hey, Brian. How you doing, dude? Lol.
Sorry, mate.
Come on, man. I'm so discreet. Okay, let's go, what places to go? Any Pred KDA people around? If there is, they're not here. Not a lot of besties around that I can see. Realistically, I need a judge to get an idea of if the Faceless is around. Somebody's on the phone right there. And I don't know who they are. Oh, and they're off the phone. It does work through building walls, yeah. I think it might be a little bit too early yet for... Oh, somebody on the phone. Is that Pip? Oh, no. Oh, no. Pip's around there. I wonder if Eliza is around. Let me, I don't think I have a phone number on hand. Why is this still on there? Act like a local? Nope. Nope. You okay, mate?
Yeah, I'm okay. I thought you were a local, actually, or else I would have come over and checked on you. I apologize.
It's all right, pal. I'm sure I didn't see you coming down there so quick.
Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you, buddy. Not gonna lie, I was going a little fast, you know.
Yeah, it's
You
we
know,
all do it, man. We all do it. We're all criminals in this town, am I right?
Right, no. It's pretty sad, actually. We need a few more civilians. I mean,
Fuck
goodness
civilians.
gracious.
Everybody should be criminal and do crime, man.
I mean, you know, but who are we gonna take hostage? You know.
True. True. I didn't think
know,
about that, man. I didn't think. Other criminals, shit.
I'm starting to. I mean, I'd like to take it, but then then you're taking affiliated people, and they get all butthurt, you know, and they're like, ew, I'm with this gang. You can't take me hostage.
How do you
Well,
do,
you're gonna
fellow
start
criminal?
a gang war. Wait, what'd you say?
How do you do?
Like, what do you mean? Like, how do I do
What's
what?
your favorite crime?
Oh, what's my favorite crime? I do a lot of crime. I'm a multi-millionaire, baby. Multi-millionaire. Are you trying to make what like?
I think mine's terrorism.
I'm also a terrorist.
Really? Yeah.
Yes.
We should go for a drink sometime.
Yeah. What's your name?
Michael Simone.
Michael Simone.
Simone.
Simone. All
Yeah.
right. Let me look you up, Michael. Are you on the limit list?
Nah, not right now, mate. I'm busy doing some terrorism stuff, so I can't be on the limit list. Just don't tell anybody, okay?
Are you really doing terrorism stuff?
I can't answer that question. If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Michael, pull to the side of the road.
I gotta go, sir. I gotta go. Oh shit! He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
Don't do this.
What,
I have
Jay?
an opportunity for you.
You
I have an
do?
opportunity for you.
Okay.
Yes, I
I'm
need
listening.
to talk to you. Pull to the side road. Talk to me real quick. I need to talk to you. Trust me. It'll be worth your time.
Okay. What's going on?
Michael.
Yes. What was your name again there?
My name's Rusty Bumblebear.
Rusty, yes, sir.
I run a gang in the South Side called the Sewer Rats.
Oh.
But I'm also.
I've heard of you guys, yeah.
Yeah, we get around a little bit. We get around a
Hope
little
he doesn't
bit.
look at the
We're
badge
not
on
too
my
rough.
neck.
But I also I'm in part of a top secret organization within the city that does only terrorism.
What?
Only terrorism. We are called the League of Evil. And every 2 weeks or so, we do an act of terrorism. Last week, we tried to blow up the dam, and on Sunday of last week there were announcements like stay out of the sewers, and that was because we were going to blow up the dam. 2 weeks prior, we blew up the Vinewood sign.
You know what, I heard about some stuff like that on the dark web. So that was you guys, huh?
That was us, baby. It was my crew.
Impressive.
Today, we have something big planned today. Very big.
Okay, well, I have something big planned today too, so I don't want to overlap with you guys.
You may overlap with us, but ours is going to be very big. Very big. All I'm saying is, Michael, here's the deal, partner. I'm going to be in the lemon list, all right? I'm going to put myself in the lemon list. I'm actually Rusty Bumblebear.
Rusty Bumblebear.
Next Tuesday, we meet every Tuesday, okay?
Okay.
Meeting locations change all the time. We are allowed to bring in recruits. People for the league that could benefit the league. If you are a terrorist and you want to step up your game, I'll invite you. Now, you have to get voted in unanimously, but I will invite you, my friend. Are you interested?
Yeah, but how do I know if I'm evil enough, though?
If you're trying to commit terrorism right now, you most likely are evil enough.
Hell yeah, okay, I'm in. I'll contact you discreetly.
Contact me discreetly, and we'll go from there, all right, buddy?
Okay. And,
all right.
I don't want to hit the same place as you today, so...
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're balls deep into a mission. Don't even worry about it. You won't even know we were around today until you see the police chasing us. That's how you'll know.
Okay. You want to tell me where you're hitting so I don't hit the same place, or?
Let's just say we go for very big plans. We're trying to drain the city of its main bank account.
That's
in order to do that,
that's some like cyber terrorism shit.
Well, yeah, or maybe we're gonna kidnap somebody of a high profile.
That's all I can say. Plan, Rusty. I like that. I like that.
So I'll give you a little bit of the plan, my friend. We're gonna kidnap somebody, and we're going to replace that somebody with a lookalike. We're gonna steal that person's ID and replace it with the lookalike.
The old twist and dope. I like it.
Yeah, rope-a-dope.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna maybe fire the police force. We don't know. I mean, that was one of the plans. Fire the police force. Drain the bank accounts. Yeah.